Hi, this is Natasha's English channel, and this is class number 6 of my Business English in 22 classes YouTube course. Today's topic is given reasons. We will talk about different vocabulary phrases and expressions which you can use in your conversation when you provide some reasons. Free PDF workbook and additional exercises are as usual in the description. Let's go. And we start with the first one, with the first expression which you can use when giving reasons, and this word is firstly. You use firstly when you give a reason that will be followed by other reasons supporting the same idea. Here is the example. Firstly, I have huge experience in this area. You just start explaining, probably in the situation where you try to prove and give reasons why you are a good fit for this position. You start your reasons with this first one. Firstly, I have huge experience in this area. As we go, we will also revise some vocabulary, and if you forgot some words, we will try to recall what they mean. So, for example, in this sentence, you should pay attention to the word experience, which means skills, proficiency, or background. That's a very common word in business English. Let's go to the next one. Next word is besides. Besides is used to emphasize an additional point or additional reason that you are making, especially if this reason is very important. For example, the house was too expensive and too big. Besides, I loved our little rented house. Rented house is the house which you pay someone for use. Usually you can rent a house or an apartment or a car. So let's look at this example. Here you have first two reasons. The house was too expensive and the house was too big. These are the first two reasons. And then you provide additional point which is important for you. Besides, I loved our little rented house. Let's go to the next one, and the next one is the expression on the whole, however. So in the beginning you use on the whole to say that what you are saying is true in general, so you provide some general reason, and then you provide one more comment or one more reason which may contrast your first point. So let's see the example. On the whole, you're not wrong. However, you're missing the main point. However means but, nevertheless, nonetheless, still, and miss the point means not to understand something correctly or what is important about it. So let's look at this example. On the whole, you're not wrong. So in general, you're not wrong. However, but, or nevertheless, you're missing the main point. So you're not paying attention to the important part. Let's go ahead. Next one is as regards. As regards is used to indicate some specific subject which you are going to talk about. In other words, you can say concerning or regarding, relating to. Let's look at the example. As regards choosing her future career, she was not in a hurry. So here you can also say concerning choosing her future career, or regarding choosing her future career, she was not in a hurry. Let's go to the next one, and it is it not only, but it also. This expression is used when you give two reasons in one sentence. For example, it not only helped me solve this problem, but it also made me a better manager. Next one is in addition. In addition is pretty easy one, right? Pretty easy expression when you want to mention another reason, right? Or to provide one more reason. For example, in addition, knowledge you receive in this course can be used by any specialist in any area of expertise. Here you should pay attention to the words receive, which means to be given, presented, or paid, and the word expertise, which means expert skill or knowledge in particular field. Let's go ahead. The next one is as far as something is concerned. So you can use this phrase or this expression when you want to indicate the subject that you are talking about. It is very similar to the expression as regards, because here you also mention some subject or topic or reason which you are providing. Let's look at the example. As far as business education is concerned, you'd better choose a famous business school. So the word concerned or to be concerned means to be related to or to be about something. So as far as business education is concerned can be paraphrased: what about business education? You'd better choose a famous business school. Of course, it's not a very good way to formulate this phrase or this sentence. That's why I recommend to say as far as business education is concerned, blah, blah, blah. Let's go to the next one. It's true that, but on the other hand. So this is an expression which you use to first agree with the statement, but also to provide some other point of view on the same topic. So when you say this phrase, you're saying that it is true in general, but may not be true in every case. Let's look at the example. It's true that I don't have any experience in product management, but on the other hand, I am a fast learner. So here you basically say that something is in general true, that you don't have any experience in product management, but there is some other things that should be taken into account. I'm a fast learner. Next expression: for one thing and for another. So this is a very simple to understand expression. You just give two reasons proving your point. The example can be: for one thing, the project was very important for the company, and for another, the project team was extraordinary. Extraordinary means very unusual or remarkable. Next expression: what's more. What's more is used to introduce an extra piece of information or an extra point, which supports your reason. Let's look at the example. The company offered good money. What's more, the office was really close to my home. In case you don't know the expression close to, it means near, not far away. Okay, these were all the expressions and phrases which you can use giving reasons or providing reasons or proving your point. Let's look at them all together once again. Firstly, besides, on the whole, however, as regards, it not only but it also, in addition, as far as is concerned, it's true that, but on the other hand, for one thing and for another, what's more. Now, all these expressions can be divided into four categories. Category number one is introducing a point. So, for example, the first expression firstly, or the first word firstly, it is introducing a point. So you introduce a point with this expression. Second category is seeing both sides. Here an example is number three, on the whole, however. Category number three is combining reasons. And category number four is adding ideas. So in adding ideas, for example, you can use phrase besides or word besides. Now, your task will be to look at these expressions and put them in appropriate group, right? An appropriate category, as it is given here in examples. Before we do that, let's look at some vocabulary in these sentences. So the first word which you should pay attention to is degree. Degree means an academic rank given by a college or university after exam or completion of a course. So, for example, when you graduate from university, you receive a diploma which proves that you have a degree in some area of expertise. And your degree can be master's degree, doctor's degree, and so on and so forth. Next word is facilities. Facilities means buildings, areas, or spaces. Usually we use this word when we talk about buildings, areas, and spaces belonging to one organization or one company. For example, when you're talking about university, a university, facilities can be a library, campus where people live, students live, and any other buildings or spaces for students. All of these buildings, areas, and spaces will be called university facilities. And the last word here, curricula, which in plural will be curriculum, and that means basically a list of subjects in the educational plan with schedule. So it's basically the list of all the subjects which a student will have during the education course. Okay, now take your time, look at the expressions and put them in appropriate category in the box, and you can pause the video, take your time, and then we will check. Okay, let's check. So in category introducing a point, we have number 1, firstly. We also have number 4 as regards choosing business, for example, and number 7 as far as my choice of business school is concerned. In category number 2, seeing both sides, we have number 3, on the whole, however, and then we also have number 8. It's true that the big names, blah blah blah, but on the other hand, newer schools like Franklin, blah blah blah. Okay, and then that's it in category 2, seeing both sides. Let's look at category number 3, combining reasons. Here we have number 5. It not only prepared me to work, but it also means that. And also in this category we have number 9. For one thing, they have better facilities, and for another, they're less expensive. And in category number 4, adding ideas besides number 2, we have also phrase number 6. In addition, a business degree always gets attention. And the last expression in adding ideas is number 10. What's more, the curricula are. All right. For more practice, I suggest that you complete these 10 sentences with your own ideas and write them in the comments below this video, and I will try to provide feedback to all of you. Okay, let's go ahead to our next exercise. Here you will need to fill in the blanks in these 3 statements. These statements are answers to some questions. We will talk about it in a second. What you will have to do, you will have to choose one of the words from the box in the top and fill in the blanks. Before we do that, let's quickly go through the vocabulary in these statements. Variety means a range of different things or diversity. And another word to pay attention to is workout. Workout means a session of physical exercise or training. So basically when you go to the gym, you go to have a workout, or you have a workout session there. Okay, now please take your time, again pause the video as needed and fill in the blanks with the expressions from the box, and we will check. Okay, let's check. And the first statement is as follows. Mainly for the variety, I not only get out of the office a lot, but also I meet a lot of different people. What's more, the salary was much better than anything else I was offered. Number 2. Well, it's very close to what's known as the Silicon Valley. In addition to lots of jobs, there are very good communications. Besides, it's one of the most beautiful areas in the country. And number 3, several reasons really. For one thing, it really relaxes me after a hard week. And for another, it keeps me fit. Badminton is a really good workout, and besides, it's a great way to meet people. So, as I have said in the beginning, these are the answers to some questions. So, what are the questions? Write them in the comments below this video, and I will try to provide my feedback to you. Thank you, that was class number 6, and we will talk about past simple and past continuous in our next video. See you, bye-bye.